from the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel. This is a winter weather alert.
All right, we made it to 12 o'clock on this Monday. Fred Gossage here, along with Ben Luna. He's back in the office here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with another hourly winter storm update. And we're now getting into the height of the winter storm across southern middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama. First off, before we get to the radar and the storm update here, we do have an update on school closings. We have had several across the area. New school closings for both Tuesday and Wednesday now for Lauderdale County, Muscle Shoals City, Florence City, Tuscumbia City, Colbert County, Sheffield, and Muscle Shoals, and if I didn't mention that, and also Tuscumbia. So the Quad Cities, city and county school districts there in Lauderdale and Colbert counties, the county districts and the city districts, the various ones, will be closed both Tuesday and Wednesday, in addition to Wayne County being closed for Tuesday and Wednesday. Giles County was also already on a professional development day. Lewis County's closed on Tuesday. Marshall's Tuesday and Wednesday. Murray is at least Tuesday. We'll check if it's Wednesday. Ben has that information posted. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. Lawrence County, Tennessee is closed for Tuesday and Wednesday. Now let's get the live Viper radar here. And by the way, if I didn't mention your county or your district, that means we just haven't heard about it yet. Once we do hear about it, we will definitely pass that along. Look at these heavy intensities here with the reflectivity back in the northeast Mississippi with their snow band. This is our main snow band working out of North Mississippi now into northwest Alabama and into southern middle Tennessee. This is the height of the winter storm that we were expecting to develop during the late morning and the early afternoon hours. This will continue for about the next 2 or so hours over northwest Alabama, southern middle Tennessee, about the next 3 or so hours close to the I-65, and then after that we'll start gradually but steadily tapering things off as we head forward. You can already see back close to I-55 in northwest Mississippi, snowfall rates starting to taper off a bit and becoming more scattered back here. So the heaviest activity is now east of I-55, shifting across northeast Mississippi, about to come through the shoals, stretching up into southern middle Tennessee, and also moving toward the Athens area. South of about US 7, alternate 72, Alabama 20, and Colbert County over to about Athens. South of that line, it's been sleet and freezing rain still for the most part, with a little bit of snow mixing in. But from US 72 north in Colbert County, then on through Lauderdale County and into the northern parts of Limestone County, in our viewing area, it has been snow and getting heavy again up over southern areas in middle Tennessee. Again, this is the height of the winter storm ongoing. This meteorologist Brett Adair, he's made it up into southern middle Tennessee. He's watching the snowfall. As of right now, he may have made it all the way up to portions of Lawrenceburg. We'll check in with him. He's watching kids out there playing in the snow. Snow's coming down heavily now. We'll check out the Arctic Air Skycam network starting in Lawrenceburg. 15 degrees here with a dew point of 10. You can see the low visibility here as the snow continues to become heavier as that heavier band approaches from the southwest across the area. Snow also been falling as far south as the Tennessee River, but a large part of the snow was just north of here into central areas of Florence and then northward through Lauderdale County. There has been some snow as far south, though, as Colbert County, but it's been more of a mix going through the day and a mix down in Franklin County. 18 degrees here with a dew point of 15. We'll jump down to Tuscumbia and the Colbert County Courthouse. Some of the ice has fallen off the camera here. You see icy roadways and ground surfaces, and there has been some snow here. 19 degrees here in Tuscumbia with a dew point of 15. We'll jump back to Murray County 911 Center in Columbia, and still an icy, snowy scene here on the roadways and the ground. 14 degrees with a dew point of 14. Snow starting to pick up in intensity once again, headed into the Columbia area. And a lot of these regions up here have already seen 4 or 5, getting close to 6 inches of snow, and more is coming. Still starting to pick up pretty nicely over Waynesboro, 14 degrees there with a dew point of 9 here as of the midday hour. We'll slide over to Savannah, Tennessee, where some of the heaviest snow on our cameras have been, and we've seen 6+ inches of snow confirmed back through parts of Hardin and McNairy counties. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there's 7, 8, 9 inches somewhere in here. And it's coming down heavy now. The 64 bridge there, which is very close to the Hardin 911 center where the camera is, it's getting really murky to see as visibility lowers. Snow is becoming heavy once again. Temperature in Dew Point both 14 degrees here. We'll check out Iuka, Mississippi, and snow really starting to become heavy and thicker here as that heavy snow band works into the area. 18 degrees here with a dew point of 15. Again, we're getting into the height of the winter storm. There's still a winter storm warning in effect for all of the area for the rest of today and tonight. It expires at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning on Tuesday, and it's for the significant accumulations of snow, sleet, and freezing rain that have already been and continue to cause widespread major travel issues across the area. Here is our snowfall total forecast, and like we've been talking about this morning, this takes what already accumulated last night and it adds it to what we're getting today to get a final snowfall estimate of what we expect the final totals to look like when everything's all said and done. And for a large part of southern Middle Tennessee, that's a 5 to 8 inch range once you add last night's snow with today's snow, with some isolated heavier totals in here. And so far, based on reports we've seen, that is verifying almost to the T across just about every region in here now. Snow's getting really thick. We're getting multiple reports up in that 5+ inch range in the dark purple area. The light purple area that goes north up to I-40 in Tennessee, as far south as Florence in North Alabama, back to areas just north of Cherokee. That's anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. And especially north of Florence, there may be some localized totals heavier than that as the heavy snow moves in. And then it tapers off with time once you move south of the Tennessee River, because sleet and freezing rain will continue to mix in those areas through the afternoon, but still some snow at times as the precipitation gets heavier. Here's the Futurecast breakdown. The height of the winter storm is moving in now across northwest Alabama, northeast Mississippi, southern Middle Tennessee. That continues on through about 2, 3 o'clock across area before getting east of I-65 and out of our area. By the evening, it may be a lingering flurry, but we're clearing out of here. Maybe some breaks in the cloud cover allow us to get down into the single digits overnight, and then we struggle to get out of the upper teens for daytime highs as we get into tomorrow. So to recap the situation, winter storm warning for everybody the rest of today and tonight on through 6 a.m. Tuesday. We're getting into the height of the winter storm now with heavy snow moving in over northwest Alabama into southern Middle Tennessee, back into northeastern areas of Mississippi between now and about 2 or 3 o'clock. That's going to be the height of it over the area. We'll have another live update at the top of the hour at 1 o'clock. And another live update at the top of the hour at 2 o'clock. And then we're going to scale back away from the live coverage and start focusing on getting these snow pictures out, snow reports out, things like that. So I'll be back at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock with a couple more additional live updates, and we'll monitor the situation carefully. For Ben Luna, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.